So you started to translate from the individual to the group dynamic. And I think one of the things that we have always instructed organizations and cultures to focus on is the hot wash or the after action review coming from the military, which sounds like more of a performance type of action, but you're talking about doing the more informal check-in. As I remember from the book, it was, hey, what's going well, what's not going well, what should we consider? Talk to me a little bit more about the power of that. What are the other intangibles that might come from those types of check-ins and conversations within teams?
Yeah, so those are such powerful strategies. And so the hot wash or after action review or even mid-action review, at the middle of a project, we can think about, hey, how not only what are we getting done and what's the next step to get things done, which is really important, but also how are we working together and what's working well about how we're working together, what might be frustrations or things that are not working well, and what ideas do we have to improve, right? And so what are ideas that we have to improve, and what are we going to work on of those ideas? We might not work on all those ideas, right? Or when somebody shares an idea, other people might have a perspective. So a couple of benefits to that. One is, that's a strategy, as a structure to help people engage in the learning zone with each other and identify opportunities to get more effective and therefore increase performance. So as we do that, we are tapping different brains, right, with different perspective, different skills, different things that they can observe from different vantage points. So the group becomes a lot more intelligent in terms of observing itself and coming up with ideas to improve. So that kind of transparency is really powerful. We're also creating the culture, right? People are seeing, because often people feel they're not sure if, for example, if leaders communicate this intention to engage in the learning zone to improve constantly, other people might not be used to that, and they might not be sure, and they might not be comfortable being vulnerable with other people or with their leaders in terms of sharing ideas that other people might not like, or things that they're struggling with, or things that they think are not going well. So they might need to see other people, especially the leaders, behaving in this way, and especially being reflective about how they can improve and how they are improving, right? When we model ourselves as learners, then other people see it as well, and then they feel more comfortable to engage in that as well. So that kind of normalization of growth as the default, which means that nobody's perfect, right? If we can always grow and improve, we have never reached perfection. We're always continuing to improve. So getting to hear that and to work at it together on a regular basis builds the culture and the habits and the systems for us to normalize it and make it the default.